And what up, everybody? Welcome back to Fro Publications YouTube channel. This channel we talk about zines and DIY publishing. And as I told you yesterday, today we're going to be getting into Moni's zine. This zine is called Magical GRRRL Volume 2. So let me go ahead and show that off real quick. And here it is, Magical GRRRL number 2, November 2020. Another zine, Art and Zines by Moni. And this has pretty much the same paper quality and the same sewn edge. And for the most part, it's a lot of mixed media, but there is a theme. And for the most part, it can be summed up here. Looking back on mid-2000s, con culture consent wasn't understood at all by my age group. And here goes some of the more like mixed media art. Cosplay isn't just white. And this zine covers a few topics. One of them is cosplay is not consent, kind of going into cosplay kind of etiquette. So I want to run through those real quick. So that was kind of the main argument, this idea of kind of like cosplay etiquette and like the creepy shit that a lot of cosplayers had to go through to get into a point in a situation where we kind of created an understanding, which a lot of that shit like cosplay is not consent. It just doesn't make any sense to me that you would assume that because a person is dressed a certain way that you can fondle them. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but that's kind of the reason why it also warranted its own video, because there are certain things that as a person that goes to Comic-Cons to slang zines, I've noticed that there's these things. One of the main ones that I see off top is a lot of people don't ask to take pictures. You cannot just take a picture of a random person. I don't care what they're dressed like. I don't care if it's not malicious. You just can't do that. It just seems rude. Now, with the flip to that is that if it's a large group and you happen to take a picture, that's a different story. But like if you specifically are framing towards this one person, you have to ask, man. You have to ask for two reasons. One, because it's fucking creepy if you don't. But two, as well, cosplaying is art, man. So like these people have put a lot of time and effort into their cosplay, and so like the idea that you're gonna take a picture of them, show that to people, and not credit the artist is just not cool. Secondly, you can't grow people that cosplay. And as much as people think that this is something that is common sense, common sense doesn't seem to be that common when it comes to cosplaying, which will take us into our third point. But this I've seen from men and women, because they're a type of character that they think, oh, well, this is what the character would be okay with. The individual, cosplaying is not that character, and you have to respect that. And that's the third point of like, that's one of the things I've seen a lot. I've seen people dressed as the Joker getting punched by people that are dressed as Batman, and then the guy that's Joker's like, hey bro, I'm just, like, I'm not okay with that. And they're looking at him like, well, like, I'm Batman, you're Joker. It's like, no bro, I'm a guy dressed as a fictional character Joker, and you're a guy dressed as a fictional character of Batman. So please respect my boundary. But it's crazy that you even have to say those things, right? Like, you would assume that that's just a given. I want to start off by saying I understand what happens. We're all having fun. We're having a good time. We all assume that we're playing in the same way, but we're not. And we have to learn to understand that different people play in different ways. And I want to show this picture of these cosplayers from the LA Comic-Con 2016. And I want to show you guys that you ask them their info and you at them to give them their props. After that, Moni talks about this. Your fave is problematic, sexual predator, misogynist. That's something that is very, very funny, because there's a reason why I don't get too into manga or anime. Like, I'm not going to say that there's none that I like, because there definitely is some. And I can tell you guys off the back that one of my favorite anime / mangas is Our Love Story. It's an amazing, beautiful story. Absolutely makes me laugh every time I watch it. It's great. Great stuff. But there is this other like pervy side to anime, and like there's a lot of characters that are hella problematic that I can't vibe with, I can't identify with, and it's just it's so strange to me that they are popular characters at times, and that for whatever reason manga and anime has kind of that sexual dynamic to it, that a lot of times, you know, I get it if it serves a purpose, but it just seems to be that that's kind of the way they set it up. So I enjoyed where Moni has that part where she's kind of depicting like these problematic characters. But like if you were to make a zine, Moni, on just the problematic characters in anime and manga, it would be a never-ending series. And anime and manga fans, go ahead and destroy me now. Leave it in the comments how much you hate what I just said, but maybe there's more anime and manga that I would like that I just haven't been exposed to. So at that, if you guys have recommendations, and now you guys know what has been my favorite thus far, which like I just said is Our Love Story. If you know of more anime or manga like that, or The Devil as a Part-Timer.
I swear, I will be the one who breaks the sales record for black pepper fries.
I saw you cast a spell. Tell me, Satan, why would the King of Darkness be working part-time at a McDonald's?
That's another one of the that I saw and I fucking loved. So if you guys have more things like that, let me know in the show notes, man, because I really do want to get more into anime and manga, just because I feel like there is no mainstream anime or manga. Like, anime and manga is in of itself just kind of like a lot of independent creators coming up with new ideas, and I love that. It's very different than the Marvel and DC aspect of it all, where it's like it's always these big properties and even Valiant, whereas anime and manga really does allow just about anybody to jump in and create their own world and story. At least that's what it feels like to me from someone on the outside looking in on the manga and anime culture. But as always, man, Moni, I fucking loved your zine, man. I really do like the way you write. I think you are doing an amazing job, and I look forward to more zines that you make. And anyone that wants to support Moni, I will have her link in the show note, just like I did yesterday. If you didn't check out yesterday's video, go ahead and check that one out too, because that other zine that she dropped is fucking dope. Alright guys, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.